Hi everyone, my name is Natasha Parks and I work with Reinvent Real Estate. First and foremost, I hope you guys are all having a fantastic start to 2019. So today guys, let's jump right into it. I am here to talk to you about the 2019 forecast and what I've learned. So let's jump right into it guys, and bear with me because I took in a lot of information. I was doing research, so I'm going to try to communicate it to you to the best of my ability. This was a fact that definitely interested me. I think it was last year in October, they were predicting 3 interest rate increases for the beginning of 2019. That's now gone down to 1 interest rate increase being predicted by the Bank of Canada. That's great news because it helps sustain a more predictable interest rate market. And I think it helps consumers with confidence as well when looking to purchase their home as they look at interest rates being more predictable. A second thing that I want to jump into, you guys, is Edmonton's unemployment rate in Alberta. So it was on the higher end last year, above the national average, but has started to come down, I think, at the end of 2018, and is predicted to reach the national average, if not below, for 2019. That's fantastic news for us. Why? Because it helps interprovincial migration. So if people are looking to move to Edmonton or to Alberta, they're going to look at the employment rate, and that's going to help them really decide what they want to do moving forward. So I thought that was fantastic. When we look at the overall population growth, another important thing, especially in the housing industry, natural population growth is good, international migration growth is good, and then the interprovincial migration growth predicted to go up as the unemployment rate goes down. So I thought that was fantastic. Here's a fact that kind of surprised me that I was kind of excited to share with you guys. So Edmonton and Alberta has done a great job at generating new jobs in absolute terms. So they're seeing jobs that we've seen in 2014 and 2015, the amount of jobs that we have in Edmonton and Alberta. Now, one could argue that the distribution is not what we've seen in 2014 and 2015, which was heavily reliant on the energy-related jobs, construction and manufacturing. But nonetheless, in absolute terms, we are creating jobs, and we're at a high number that we were seeing in 2014 and 2015, which is great. Where are those jobs being created is a question that I've been getting. So they're being created in public administration, educational services, and healthcare. Another positive note that I learned was that manufacturing had a bounce back last year in job increases, which was fantastic. So it'll be interesting to see where that goes. Another fact as well is with the inflation rate last year, we were at about 3% because of the natural gas and gas prices. However, that's starting to come down, and it's predicted to come down to closer to 2% or potentially below, which is fantastic because the good news is that gas, natural gas, home heating and fuel costs have come down. It kind of ties in with our incomes as well that are moving up again to about 2.6% in average weekly wages. So as we look at the inflation rate, anything above 2% is great because as that inflation rate is going down and the incomes are going up, hopefully that means that consumers have expendable cash, and that's going to help them make a decision if they do want to buy a home. So I thought that was fantastic. So Edmonton as a whole, for growth rates, it's a moderate growth rate, which is 2 to 3%. Another fun fact that I learned is that Edmonton outperformed the rest of the province due to the diversified job force, which I thought was kind of cool. So in conclusion, guys, what does it mean for you? Well, with more predictable interest rates, rising incomes, rising employment, they are predicting that closer to the second half of 2019, housing prices are going to firm up a little bit as consumers build their confidence, and it does take time to absorb this news. So hopefully it helps you guys. If you guys are in the market right now and you can buy, that's fantastic. I think you would be ahead of the game, and hopefully with knowing that we are creating jobs, that the interprovincial migration is going to increase, and interest rates are more predictable, hopefully it helps you with making a buying decision in your future. Other than that, guys, we'll keep you up to date as we learn. Anything can change at any time. We are keeping an eye on the pipeline and kind of what's happening in that industry as well. So we'll keep you up to date as we go along. Other than that, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Thank you and take care.